Australia's only manufacturer of solar panels is pulling the plug on making solar cells. SilexSolar will still assemble panels in Sydney, but will now go overseas for the components. 30 jobs will be lost, and the company is warning that's just the tip of the iceberg. So why is a solar panel maker having trouble when we're all being encouraged to embrace alternative power? Dr. Michael Goldsworthy is the CEO of SilexSolar.
Ros, it was an economic decision. We've done a lot of analysis over the last few months, but at the end of the day, we can't compete with the flood of cheap Asian imports. We're closing down our cell operations only. We're going to keep making PV panels here in the plant behind me at Sydney Olympic Park, but we had to make the hard decision and pare back our operations on the cell manufacturing for financial reasons.
So it's partly the result of the strong Australian dollar that you've had to make the move that you have?
Yeah, it hasn't helped. Our competitors are buying their panels from overseas at 100% US dollar value. With our manufacturing here, we were buying at about 50% local content. So the Aussie dollar has not helped us in recent months.
What about changes that the New South Wales government made to its solar bonus scheme? Did that impact demand from within Australia for your product?
Absolutely. It's really hurt the industry in New South Wales. In fact, the solar industry in New South Wales is in free fall at the moment. That was 50% of our business, so it's really hurting us, and that is our greatest concern, that the New South Wales government is sitting on its hands. They've given IPART the task of valuing solar energy, but they've given them 8 months to do that. In 8 months' time, there'll probably be hundreds, if not thousands, of job losses in this state alone in the solar industry. So we would like to see the New South Wales government get into action and come up with an interim plan while that study is being done.
Can you put some sort of figures to the fall-off in demand that you experienced once the announcement on that solar bonus scheme was made?
You can't sell a panel in New South Wales at the moment. It's just it's a vacuum at the moment. So we're having to concentrate on the other states for our market at the moment. But in that situation, the industry will not survive in New South Wales unless the New South Wales government gets off its hands and brings in an interim measure.
What about elsewhere in Australia and other states? What's the picture?
The other states are paring back their feed-in tariffs as well, so it's not a very good story throughout the country. State governments have had policies in place that in some cases were too generous, such as New South Wales. In other states, they're maintaining their policies, such as Queensland. But we'd like to see a national policy that supports the solar industry and local manufacturing. We're not asking for handouts, we're asking for a level playing field. In China, companies in manufacturing solar panels in China get all sorts of handouts from their governments, local, provincial and federal. We don't see anything here manufacturing panels in Australia.
Dr. Michael Goldsworthy, thank you.
Thanks very much, Ros.